Life isn't designed to be easy for anyone, and especially not for a Sigma male. As a Sigma, you're wired to take a different path than most, a road less traveled. It's not about blending in, following the rules, or being what society expects of you. Your strength lies in being the outlier, the one who observes what others overlook and navigates life differently. However, this unique path demands sharp instincts and hard lessons learned early in life. Success as a Sigma requires a solid understanding of some raw, often harsh, truths. It's not about motivational platitudes or shortcuts, but rather about preparing yourself with insights that will shape your life, your relationships, your success, and even your failures. The lessons you internalize early on can set the foundation for the rest of your life. These aren't merely life hacks, they are survival strategies for a Sigma male in a world that might never fully comprehend you. But then again, being understood was never your goal, was it? 1. You can't save anyone from themselves. One of the most difficult lessons a Sigma male must accept is this: you can't save people from themselves. It doesn't matter how much you care or how much potential you see in someone. If they aren't willing to change, grow, or help themselves, you'll end up drained and exhausted. Empathy, while admirable, becomes a trap when you invest all your energy into trying to fix someone who doesn't want to be fixed. You're not responsible for anyone else's growth, especially if they are actively resisting it. Trying to save someone often leads to you being pulled down, rather than you lifting them up. You'll end up frustrated, and the hard truth is that they will often stay the same while you are left feeling depleted. It's essential to recognize that people can only change on their own terms, in their own time. Knowing when to walk away is not cold-hearted. It's a form of self-preservation. Offering support is one thing, but becoming someone's emotional crutch is another. At some point, you must set boundaries, not because you don't care about the other person, but because you care enough about yourself to prevent their issues from consuming your life. 2. Trust patterns, not feelings. Your mind, as powerful as it is, can play tricks on you. It can sway you with fleeting emotions, leading you down the wrong path if you're not careful. One moment, you feel clear-headed and confident. The next, doubt creeps in and clouds your thoughts. Feelings are volatile. One bad day or unexpected setback can shift your entire mindset. To navigate life successfully, you must learn to trust patterns, not emotions. While feelings are transient, patterns are consistent. They reveal the truth about people, your habits, and the world around you. Recognizing patterns gives you clarity and control. A person's repeated actions tell you more about them than their words in the heat of the moment. Likewise, your daily behaviors and choices say more about your future than any single burst of motivation ever will. Trusting patterns is about stepping back from the emotional noise and seeing the bigger picture. Did you fail today? That's just a feeling? But if you're consistently putting in the work, that's a pattern that leads to success. Are you feeling reassured by someone's apology? That's a feeling. But if they keep repeating the same behavior, that's a pattern of disrespect. By learning to trust patterns, you'll make better, more rational decisions every time. 3. People want you to stay predictable. Human beings love to put others in boxes. It makes them feel comfortable when they can predict you and when you fit neatly into the version of yourself they've always known. But the moment you start to grow, whether by advancing in your career, changing your mindset, or breaking bad habits, people will resist. It's not that they want to see you fail. It's that your growth makes them uncomfortable. It forces them to reflect on their own stagnation. When you evolve, it disrupts the dynamics, and those close to you may feel threatened. Friends who are used to a certain version of you may struggle to accept the new you. Family members might question your choices or guilt you into staying the same. Most of this resistance stems from fear. People are afraid of losing the version of you they are familiar with, or they fear having to change themselves to keep up with you. But your growth is non-negotiable. You're not here to meet anyone's expectations or remain predictable for their comfort. Growth is about breaking free from the chains of predictability. It's about becoming who you were meant to be, regardless of how uncomfortable that makes others. People will try to pull you back into the familiar, but your journey is forward. Let them feel uneasy, but continue evolving without apology. 4. Betrayal is inevitable. One truth that no one wants to face is the inevitability of betrayal. At some point in life, someone you trust will betray you. It could be a close friend, a partner, or even a professional ally. The cause is often rooted in fear or jealousy. As you grow and succeed, your presence or achievements may unsettle others, triggering their insecurities. Betrayal often doesn't come in dramatic, obvious forms. It tends to creep in subtly, catching you off guard. The important thing is to not be surprised when it happens. Betrayal is part of the human experience, and it's not a question of if, but when. When someone betrays you, it's not the end of the world, though it may feel like it. Instead of being destroyed by the betrayal, use it to strengthen your resolve. Betrayal reveals people's true colors, and once you see that, you can make wiser choices in the future. Betrayal hurts, but it also teaches you who you can truly trust. Expect it, but never let it derail your path or destroy your faith in yourself. 5. You will never be fully understood, and that's okay. As a Sigma male, you need to come to terms with the fact that you will never be fully understood by others. It's tempting to want people to see you for who you truly are and to comprehend your thoughts and feelings completely. But that level of understanding is unrealistic. Everyone sees the world through the lens of their own experiences, perspectives, and biases. No matter how well you communicate your thoughts, there will always be aspects of yourself that others simply won't grasp. This can feel isolating, especially when society emphasizes connection and community. Instead of seeking validation or understanding from others, embrace the solitude that comes with being unique. Standing alone doesn't mean you're lonely, it means you're authentic. When you stop seeking the approval of others, you free yourself from the burden of their expectations. Being misunderstood is part of the journey, but it's not a bad thing. It gives you the freedom to live authentically, to make choices that resonate with your core, rather than molding yourself to fit the expectations of others. Accept that not everyone will understand you, and that's perfectly fine. It's your life to live, not theirs to interpret. 6. Life is a battlefield, not a playground. Life isn't designed to hand you anything on a silver platter. Around every corner, there's a challenge waiting to test your strength, your strategy, and your resilience. It's not a playground where you can sit back and expect rewards for showing up. Life is a battlefield, and only those who move with purpose and think ahead will thrive. Understanding this early shifts your mindset. You start to treat every relationship and every opportunity with deliberate care. You don't approach work or goals casually, because you know that success requires a clear strategy. Life doesn't give anything to those who wait. Only those who navigate the battlefield with intention will get where they aim to go. This doesn't mean you have to be ruthless, but it does mean you have to be realistic. Know what's worth fighting for and what's not, and focus your energy on winning the battles that truly matter. 7. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Society loves to question anything that doesn't fit into its mold. As a Sigma, you may often find that others question your choices or challenge your decisions. But here's the truth. You don't owe anyone an explanation for the moves you make in life. Every decision you make is part of your unique strategy. Others may not understand it because they lack your vision, but that's not your problem. Explaining yourself to people who are limited by their own perspectives not only wastes your time, but also dilutes your focus. The people who truly matter, the ones who understand your vision or respect your path, won't need explanations. They will trust that you're making the right moves for yourself. Let your actions and your results speak for themselves. The fewer explanations you give, the more power you hold over your own life. 8. Your worst days will shape you the most. It's easy to think that happiness is the ultimate goal in life, but your worst days are the ones that will shape you the most. When everything seems to fall apart, that's when you learn the most about your strength, resilience, and determination. Don't focus solely on chasing happiness. Instead, embrace every experience life throws your way, especially the tough ones. Those are the moments that will reveal your true character. It's in the darkness that you'll discover your ability to adapt and move forward. Society pushes the idea that happiness is the key to fulfillment, but in reality, it's the struggles that prepare you for the journey ahead. When you look back at your darkest moments, you'll realize they weren't just obstacles, they were stepping stones to your growth. 9. You're not self-made, but self-built. The myth of the self-made man is attractive, especially to someone with your independent mindset. But in truth, no one is entirely self-made. We're all products of our environments, shaped by the people we meet, the challenges we face, and the opportunities we take. That doesn't diminish your accomplishments. It simply means that you are self-built, rather than self-made. You're constructing your future piece by piece, taking inspiration from the world around you, but making each element your own. You didn't get here alone, and that's okay. The important thing is that you take ownership of your choices and your path. You may not control everything, but you do control how you respond and how you build your life. Take pride in being self-built, crafted through perseverance, learning, and growth. 10. Life will test you, but you're ready. By the time you've hit 30, life will have tested you in countless ways. The lessons you learn by then will equip you for the years to come. You'll realize that the road ahead will still have challenges, but you'll be ready for them. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.